Hey guys, Captain Jake, welcome to Wildman Warehouse. Today, we're going to talk about the Brownie Third Lung. We just ordered this, we just got this thing in. We got the Explorer edition with the Honda 4-stroke. This thing, I've heard good things about it. I've never used one before. This thing's fresh out of the package. We just pulled the lid off of it. We're reading the manuals. We don't know what we're doing. We've never done it. I talked to the guy at Divers Direct for a few minutes, and he was able to kind of give me the rundown on how to add the oil and all that. The first thing you want to do is stop. Right here it says stop. So you should be in good physical health. You are in good mental health. You have properly been trained, and you know the potential risk of diving. Brownie actually offers online diving courses for people that buy this unit. If you don't have a scuba certification, you probably need to do that because you can really kill yourself quick going underwater for a long period of time and coming back up, and you get the bends, or you can just rupture your lungs from holding your breath and coming up. So I'm not going to talk about dive safety. That's something you need to learn in school. So get your dive certification before you do this, or at least go online and do the Brownie certification. And by no means is this an instructional video. I'm just showing you how I set this unit up. If you set your unit up like this and it blows up, I'm not taking responsibility. All we're doing is step one, remove the dust cap from the socket located on top of the compressor, and we slip the clear PVC staff into the socket as far as it will go.
Pretty good part.
Okay, so we've got this Brownie Third Lung. We're missing the clear tube. We got to grab that from Bobby. You know, he picked it up for us, and he has that in his garage. So we still got to add that. But anyways, you pull this tube off. You add your clear breather tube with the dive flag. That's pretty straightforward.
It keeps the water from splashing into it.
That keeps the water from splashing into it. Another thing that you're going to want to know is when you run your tube, your down tube, this is called your down tube. When you're in the water, you want to run this through this hole here. That way, if your divers, first of all, if your divers are yanking on it, like swimming around yanking on it, it won't flip it over because it's not pulling it over the side of it, right? You don't want to flip this thing over in the water. You're going to run an engine underwater, and it's going to last about 3 seconds, and it's going to really be worthless. So run this tube down. Also, this is a heat exchanger, so this is going to help keep it cool. This being in the water helps keep the compressor cool because all this hot air is getting an opportunity to cool because it's going directly into the water.
And then the next thing you do is check the oil.
There's your oil dipstick right in here.
And you have to put half a quart in there, 1 pint.
Half a quart of show that other one.
SAE 30.
SAE 30. All this stuff is in the instruction manual. It's really straightforward. Get out of the way, John, son. Let's see. It's all in here. SAE 30. 1 pint or half a, what is it, half a quart?
Half a quart.
Okay, so the instructions are really good. It comes with all this information.
On the dipstick, that looks like just over half of the dipstick. So the dipstick's covered in X's. It's not really a fill or a low marker on there. So
yeah.
you just put
half a dipstick.
Yeah.
So we've already filled it up. We used Rec 90, ethanol free. Any little small engine like this, you want to reuse Rec 90 because if it gets any leftover gas in it and it's not Rec 90, it's going to freeze up. All right, talk about the fuel settings.
All right, so we got it turned on here, this bottom one. We have it choked here, this top one. And now this is your throttle indicator. So this is minimum throttle, maximum throttle. So we're gonna have it somewhere in the middle to start it off with. And we may lower it depending on what it sounds like. So let's go ahead. You wanna go ahead and try to crank it?
Yeah, go ahead and try to crank it. It's choked all the way.
It's choked all the way. Choke a cold engine.
to turn it off over here. There's another switch. There's the off switch.
Oh.
All right, so let's.
There's your kill switch.
Do we want to run it in the pool? Give it a test run?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Let's give it.
Okay.
So, just walking y'all through the whole process. I mean, I didn't know how to do this, and so I was kind of looking for a video to do it. I didn't see one, so here's your video on exactly how to do it. I'm guessing this just goes across here.
You strap to this and then tighten them down.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's that.
Daddy.
That's nice. That seems pretty secure.
Daddy,
Yes. Yes.
can I have my gum that's extra
Yeah.
now?
You can tell Mom that it's on top of the fridge. Go tell Mom.
Hey.
I put it on top of the fridge so you can ask her for a piece. All right.
So we ran that down tube down through that hole like we were talking about earlier. So you don't flip it over, pulling it over the edge.
Top off some extension hoses. But we're just going. Let's see.
Mom. Dad.
See.
And bring it to me, I'll crank it for you.
All right, so I turned it on. Turn it back on here.
No need to choke
No
now.
need to choke now.
It's on max throttle. Might want to turn the throttle down a little bit. Yeah. Give it a little bit of choke. No, that's the on. Try the other choke. The gray one. There you go. Alright. So no choke, more throttle.
No choke. I turned the on switch off before we killed it, and I probably sucked the gas out of it. It's flooded now. All right, hey. All right, so kill it. So whenever I released the pressure, that's what it turned over. It couldn't start under compression, right?
So you
So-
need to start it without your down tube hookup.
Yeah, lesson learned. Always unhook your down tube to crank it. Or
Hold
have,
down all your.
hold down this. Try to crank it without this held down. Demonstrate. It might work just on fluke.
Didn't have pressure yet.
Turn it off. Now try to start it back again. All right, see now it's struggling. Okay, so make sure you let the pressure off before you crank it up. Hey Ben, gonna breathe underwater? Gonna breathe underwater? Gonna breathe underwater. Watch. Wanna do it? So anyways, maybe this gave you a little something. underwater. Alright, son, never hold your breath when you're coming up, okay? Rule number one is you never hold your breath when you're coming up, because your lungs will explode. Your lungs will explode. Son, never hold your breath when you're coming up. When you're diving, because your lungs will explode. Good. Breathe in. You want to do there? You're going to notice that I've got this thing on my right leg, and that shark is kind of circling around to my left. This grouper was rocked up. My brother dove on it at least 25 or 50 times. Finally got a shot on it. The bar pulled out of the grouper. The sharks went crazy. They were up in the rock with it trying to get it out. We were trying to get the grouper out. So this is the first time we put the hookah in the water. We actually dropped it in. I got hooked up, put the weight in the little weight belt here, and then I use about 3 pounds. It didn't take much for me to sink. And you attach the hookah right there on your back, and you loop the hose around in your front, and look at there. That shark shield was able to keep those sharks off my back a little bit while I caught this fish. And what a great ending to a kind of a challenging grouper there. It was a 30-inch blood grouper, my brother's first ever one to shoot, and the hookah helped us get him out of the rock. I'm not sure if we would have been able to combat the sharks and that deep rock without that helping us out. Big game changer for us.
All right. You want to talk a little more?
Because there was sharks all around, and Uncle Jake was down underneath the rock.
How big is that fish, Trip? What?
Come down.
Trip.
Wow.
Trip, come take a picture with Trip next to it.
Yeah. Come take a
30. Was that 30?
Right to the inside of the 20
Bruh.
and a half.
That's a fish, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's a hell of a first grouper right there, bro.
Let it hold Daddy.
Smart, man.
He was difficult.
Woo!
We dove on him for about 2 hours, probably 50 dives.
50 dollars.
Oh my god.
But oh my god. Mama, you want grouper sandwiches?
That's awesome.
Alright guys, that was the Brownie Third Lung. So, we'll definitely be posting some videos of actually using it on the reef. But seeing as how I didn't see anything on the internet on how to set it up first time, I don't like unboxing videos, but basically kind of a setup procedure if you're getting it for the first time, or you're just curious as to how much trouble it is. It's not much trouble at all. You need a funnel, you need a little bit of oil, a little gas can, and everything else is pretty much plug and play. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment if you want to know something else.